Всем привет! Сейчас я буду делать презентацию к лабораторной работе номер 10.
Oh, wow, this is stunning.
I like that.
We use nail polish. Can you still breathe?
When I was like first being on, I really sniffed up a lot of cotton, but commitment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is pain.
I'm very proud of you for putting all that work and thought into it, but it's not always about that. This challenge is for everyone to copy it or to recreate it. People want something a little easy, a little fun.
I definitely should have like thought of that before I started this. Thank you so much.
When it comes to this makeup look, I love what you did with the lower part of the face. I think it's really cool, creative. I think the textures with those colors, with the glitter lips, it looks really fun and cute. When I look at this look though, I'm not seeing a trend. I'm seeing like a Halloween look, a fun little DIY Halloween look.
All right, maybe this is the next Halloween trend. Thank you, Mario.
Okay, Kaylin, show us your photo from today.
All right.
Ooh, wow, fun.
It was a lot of fun to create. It's totally subjective. On one eye, you would do something that you feel represents what people see you as. And then on this side, you would do something that you feel you are.
Yeah.
And so the cookie cutter, the naughty enough, and the naive, these are things that I have been told my entire life. People think I'm naive because I'm kind, and I'm not kind because I'm naive. I'm kind because I know what it's like to lose people you love. I lost my father, I lost my best friend, and I am a product of alcoholism, drug use, mental abuse. But those things, they made me who I am today. I am no cookie cutter little white girl. I have seen some stuff, okay? And I am no longer going to let people stifle my creativity because I am not this or too much of this. I'm a bad bitch.
Thank you for sharing all that, Kaylin. It has been a blessing getting to watch you throughout this competition so far. You are such a sweet soul. Moving on to your photo, I really like this. I think that's a really cool concept, and I think that this is something a lot of people would want to recreate, and it would be very easy to recreate as well. So many people have gone through not exactly the same challenges, but of course everyone has their challenges throughout their life. And I feel like a lot of people feel misunderstood, and this could be such a cool opportunity for people to really showcase their true selves.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful girl. You seem very confident person, but when I look at this photo, I don't see confidence. There's a lot of things about this though that I do love. I think the words underneath the eyes by itself is really, it has like a hardcore rock element, like very kind of street raw, but then it's coupled with these sort of colorful flowers on top, and they're fighting with me a little bit. The different features are fighting with me a little bit.
She put the side that is everything that people think of her first, and the one that represents who you really are in the back. So
Yeah,
that's my one note to you is if you're gonna step into it, step in.
Thank you.
My final three artists, thank you guys so much for sharing your photos with us today. Your work was absolutely incredible, and I'm really proud of you guys for taking on this challenge today. I know it was not easy, but I think all three looks were super cool in their own ways. We definitely have a lot to discuss here on the judging panel and a major decision to make. When you come back, one of you will be crowned the first ever instant influencer. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh
My God.
are almost done. I literally cannot believe it. It's so crazy.
How you doing over there, Benny? Those had a time limit on them.
They really did. Let's hope these last.
Okay, you guys, we have a really big decision in front of us. Why don't we start off with Ashley?
To me, it's the one that I would definitely want to jump on and do because it's clean.
Yeah.
And it's not difficult. I don't feel like you have to have incredibly advanced artistry skills to do it, minus the block brow. But one of the things that is, of course, challenging when setting a trend is it's very hard to set a brand new trend using something that was created by somebody else.
Right. She was kind of paying an homage to, or was inspired by Off-White.
Yeah.
But I think he was being too literal. Like, you can have an element, which is like the writing, but it doesn't have to be the ruler and the tool and it's too much. When you're doing an homage, it doesn't have to be so identical.
I thought the DIY earring was so genius.
That was
oh
genius.
my gosh, that was such
that
a
was
cool
good.
idea, but I could have gone without the tool and without the ruler. I think that would have made it a stronger photo. She missed out on the quotation marks around the lips and the cheeks, and I don't think the clear element that she was going for really translated to the photo, which was very surprising to me because she's usually very on top of those type of things. I mean, she's killed it so far. I just still want to see so much more from her.
Isn't
which I
that,
guess
isn't
that's
that
a good thing.
though?
It is a good thing. It is a
If
good
she leaves you
thing.
wanting, you know, to know more about her, I think that's great.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and hip hop on over
Oh,
to
boy.
Benny the Bunny.
This is hard for me because there's something very endearing about Benny. Very charming, very sweet. He's easy. He's like a sort of person that's very easy to love. But I just didn't love the look, and I didn't love the photograph. It was not my favorite. I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to see like his face. I didn't really get to see his eyes. I didn't really get to see who Benny was.
Right.
I have to agree with Mario, and I think that while this is artistic, it can be a little scary for some.
Yeah.
And definitely not something that I would run out and want to replicate.
But at least the character had a really good explanation behind it.
I think a lot of what Benny is lacking is just an understanding and a read on what it means to be influential.
But he's also very young. You have to understand he's 18 years old, and I just think, if you can imagine all of the little boys out there around the world that have a similar story to him,
Yeah.
that could relate to him. So I do think, influencer-wise, I do think that he has the potential to be a really great and powerful influencer.
Agreed. Let's go ahead and move on to Kaylin. Wow. Kaylin's story today was very surprising because this is the first time throughout the competition, because Mario, you haven't been here,
Yeah.
that she has really opened up. I even started to get emotional. In terms of the actual photograph composition, Kaylin's was by far my favorite of the three. It felt very euphoria to me.
Yeah.
Which is very trendy right now, and that's
Very.
the point of the challenge. I also thought the overall concept is really cool.
That part I thought was cool. It was just the flowers and the glitter, and then it was just too much going on. The hand,
Yeah.
and then the deer in headlights pose.
I think that she went in wanting to give us her all, and I think it could have been a little bit more clean and executed. Trend-wise, I think the words would be replicated, but I don't think I would necessarily want to replicate those splotches or the
Well,
dots
no,
all over
and
the forehead.
I don't think that's the point, though. The trend is the words, and then you create your own eye look based on whatever your words are to
True.
tie them together.
Yeah,
True.
that is a cool concept.
У меня получилось. Ни одной ошибки не выдал. Ни одной. Всем спасибо. Встретимся в защите презентации.